Welcome back to Renew Your Life podcast. Today, um, we're diving into something I think really important for feeling your best, and that's health assessments. We're not talking about, you know, the latest fitness trends or anything like that, but something that I think truly impacts how you feel on a daily basis. Recently, I was reading this article on the Renew You Life blog. It's called "Why Every Woman Deserves a Free Health Assessment." And,
Yeah.
it really struck me how these assessments are more than just numbers on a page. They're really about taking charge of your health. So, I wanted to ask, what do you think? Have you ever thought of health assessments as a way to renew your life?
That's such an interesting way to look at it, I think. A lot of times we just kind of assume we're healthy, but our bodies can have all these subtle signs that we often miss. And that these health assessments can be so valuable for uncovering those underlying issues and really help us feel our best.
You know, the article talked about that too,
Good.
how we often miss our body's clues. They had this one example about someone who's eating healthy and exercising, but they were constantly feeling exhausted.
Mm.
And they did a really simple blood test. And it turned out they had a vitamin D deficiency, something they never would have suspected. It's
Yeah.
really amazing to me how these assessments can really give us these aha moments.
It really is like finally understanding a language that your body's been trying to speak to you.
Exactly.
The article highlighted 5 key benefits of these assessments, and I think they're all worth exploring. First up is nutritional gaps. I'm sure we've all experienced that feeling of just being off, even when we're trying to eat well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. And what's fascinating is the article mentions how common nutritional deficiencies actually are,
Mm,
which made me realize how much we might be missing, even with the best intentions.
yeah, absolutely.
A health assessment can really pinpoint those specific deficiencies, like in the example of the vitamin D. So you can address them head on and take the guesswork out of nourishing your body. Another benefit the article mentions is weight fluctuations,
Correct.
which is something so many people struggle with, you
Yeah.
know? Why the scale just sometimes refuses to budge despite our best efforts.
It's so frustrating.
It really is. You're doing all the right things. And,
Right. And the article explained how these assessments go beyond just that number on the scale.
okay.
They help you understand your individual metabolism and hormonal influences,
Hmm.
which play a significant role in those weight fluctuations.
Hmm.
So it's about getting a more complete picture
Hmm.
and not just fixating on a single number.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of hormones, the article also highlights how assessments can help us navigate those changes that happen throughout life.
Absolutely. It's about understanding those changes as a natural part of life,
Yeah.
and an assessment can help identify if any hormonal imbalances are contributing to how you feel.
Allowing you to really work with your body rather than against it.
Okay. So we've talked about nutrition, weight, hormones. Now, the article mentions early detection of potential health risks. And
Mhm.
what stood out to me here was the focus on prevention.
Exactly. Think of it as a proactive approach to your health. Many chronic conditions, like heart disease, for example, they have these subtle signs in their early stages, and an assessment can catch those signs and give you a chance to make lifestyle changes that could drastically reduce your risk.
Yeah. It's like taking control of your health destiny
Right.
before it's too late.
Right.
And finally, the article talks about the connection between physical and mental well-being, which I think is often overlooked.
Absolutely. We can experience things like anxiety, low mood, brain fog, and we just attribute it to stress. But an assessment can actually uncover underlying physical factors that might be contributing to those challenges. It's a good reminder that our mental and physical health are so intricately connected.
It's like putting together all the pieces of the puzzle
Yeah.
to see the
Yeah.
full picture.
Exactly. These assessments can provide those missing pieces and empower you to make informed choices for your well-being.
It seems like these assessments go beyond just data points. They really provide a sense of peace of mind and a sense of control over your health.
I completely agree. It's about feeling empowered to take charge of your health journey.
And what I love is that Renew You Life offers a free health assessment, making this accessible to everyone. You can find the link in the YouTube description box. Be sure to check it out after
Yeah.
we finish up here.
Yeah. It's a fantastic resource. Knowledge is power. And understanding your body is truly that first step toward a healthier you.
Before we move on, I want to reiterate that a health assessment is a gift you can give to yourself. It's a step toward feeling more energized, more balanced, and in control of your health.
Absolutely. It's a powerful investment
Hmm.
in your well-being with long-lasting benefits.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to leave you with this. Are you ready to take that first step toward a healthier, more empowered you?
It's a great question to ask yourself.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. This really ties back to the Renew You Life philosophy, this idea of taking a holistic approach to well-being. It's not about quick fixes. It's about really understanding your body and making those sustainable choices for long-term health.
Yeah. It's about creating a lifestyle that really nourishes you from the inside out. So for someone listening who's thinking, okay, I'm convinced, where do I even start? What would you recommend?
Well, that free health assessment from Renew You Life is a fantastic first step. It gives you a really personalized snapshot of areas that you might want to focus on.
And as a reminder, that link is in the YouTube description box below.
Yes. And it's important to note that this free assessment is really a starting point, not a replacement for personalized medical advice if you have any concerns, or specific health conditions. Always consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional.
Right. Absolutely. We're all about empowering ourselves with knowledge here, but professional guidance is always crucial when it comes to our health. So let's say you've taken that first step, you've completed the assessment. What other resources or tools can really support this journey of renewal?
Well, the Renew You Life blog is fantastic. It's a goldmine of information. They have articles on everything from nutrition and fitness to stress management and hormone balance. And they're written in a way that's really easy to understand and apply to your own life.
I love their blog. I think they do a really great job of breaking down complex topics into bite-sized pieces.
Yes.
And don't forget about their social media channels. They have great daily tips and inspiration and community support as well.
Oh, yeah. Those are wonderful for staying connected and motivated.
Yeah. You can find all those links in the YouTube description box too. And if you're enjoying this deep dive, be sure to subscribe to the Renew You Life YouTube channel so you don't miss any future episodes.
What I really love about all this is that it puts you in the driver's seat of your health. It's not about fitting into some kind of mold. It's about understanding your unique needs and making choices that align with your values and your goals.
It's about taking ownership of your own well-being and creating a life that truly feels good on your own terms.
Exactly. You have the power to shape your own health and well-being. It starts with awareness, education, and a commitment to self-care. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are so many resources, communities, and professionals out there who are ready to support you every step of the way.
So well said. As we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to leave you with this thought. What's one small change you can make today that will really support your health and well-being?
Oh, I love that. It's those small, consistent actions that create lasting change.
It could be as simple as drinking more water, taking a walk, or trying a new healthy recipe. It's all about taking those tiny steps forward that lead to those big transformations.
Yeah, it really is like building this mosaic of well-being, and each small action you take adds to that bigger picture.
Yeah.
And I think what's so great about these health assessments is they take away that feeling of overwhelm by providing a clear starting point.
That's so true. Instead of feeling like you have to change everything all at once,
Right.
you can really focus on those specific areas
Yeah.
that need attention. It just makes it feel so much more manageable.
Absolutely. And even making small progress in those areas can be so motivating and lead to bigger shifts over time.
It's like that saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But sometimes we don't even know which direction to step in.
Right.
And these assessments can give us that
Exactly.
direction and clarity.
They're like a compass, guiding you toward a healthier you. And it's important to remember that these assessments aren't just a one-time thing. Our bodies are constantly changing, so regular check-ins are really crucial.
Oh, that's a great point. It's not like you do it once and you're good. It's an ongoing process of listening to your body,
And
making adjustments
exactly.
as needed.
It's an ongoing conversation with your body, learning to understand its language and respond accordingly.
So maybe you do a full assessment once a year and then use those insights to guide your choices throughout the year.
That's a great approach.
Yeah.
And in between, don't forget to pay attention to those subtle cues your body sends you. If you're feeling extra tired, your digestion is off, your mood is low, those are all signs that something might need tweaking.
It's about tuning into that inner wisdom we all have
Yes.
and learning to trust those signals.
Absolutely. The more we listen to our bodies, the better we are at making choices
Yes.
that support our well-being.
This has been so insightful, this deep dive into health assessments. It's such a great reminder that we have the power to take charge of our health and create a life that feels vibrant and fulfilling.
I agree. It's about embracing that power and taking those small steps toward a healthier,
Yeah.
happier you.
And remember, you are worthy of investing in your health. You deserve to feel your absolute best.
Before we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought. Imagine yourself a year from now. What would your life look like? If you prioritized your health and well-being, what changes would you make? How would you feel? Hold that vision in your mind and let it guide your actions today.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today on this deep dive. And to all our listeners, we encourage you to check out the free health assessment from Renew Your Life. The link is in the YouTube description box below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, and check out our blog for more tips and inspiration on your journey to a healthier, happier you.
Until next time, keep renewing yourself.
Bye, everyone.